We thought that these pillars were going to be a little bit more foundational, not necessarily because they tell you all the things about business, but because they're very over encompassing. So that if you could potentially focus on maybe one pillar for a year, you could potentially see a lot of growth if you select the correct pillar. But it's also important to understand how interconnected they are, because as you focus on one, you're deciding not to focus on another potentially. And if you decide to split your time between both, then understand, you're not going to see the potential growth if you can find and identify the quote unquote one thing or the one pillar that could really drive things forward even more. So with that being said, we're going to focus on and drill down into pillar number 5, with this operations/legal. It was just operations, and then that legal part is obviously a huge part of business and entrepreneurship. So we wanted to make sure that it was under something that was one of the core parts of business, sometimes the quote unquote less sexy part of business, the part of business that is extremely important, but also is something that maybe doesn't get the airplay, the fascination. You don't see a lot of TikToks that are around the legal part of business or the operations, although they are very sexy if you're running a very strong business. So keep in mind that as I drill down a little bit more into this specific pillar, we want to keep in mind that there are many other pillars, 7 other pillars, 8 total, that you want to make sure that you're focusing on. And those pillars, I'm going to go down, the line. Entrepreneurship and journey is going to be your first one.